Hey everyone, welcome to this Go for Beginners course, and this is for anyone that maybe has never written a line of code, then this is for you. Or if you're a developer who knows another language and you want to get into Go slowly but surely, this is also for you. So hope you enjoy it. Let's dive right in. If you are brand new to coding, we're going to be using an online editor for our Go code, and you can find that at goplay.tools. I'll put that in big font here so you can type that into your browser, hit enter, and let this come up on your screen. Once this is here, you're set to go and you're set to get started. We're going to adjust some settings. We're going to get this light screen turned to dark so our eyes don't burn as much, and we can change fonts and things like that before we get going. If you're already a developer and you want to work on this locally with Go code, just real quickly, you can install Go from the go.dev site. You can download it. You can open your VS Code or whatever editor you're using if you're already a developer. There's a Go extension, install the Go extension, and you may have to set your home path for the Go that you installed, the version of Go that you installed. But for everyone else, back to the editor, let's adjust our settings, make this look a little more fun, and then we're going to dive into the code. Let's look in our settings, so we can click the settings icon here, and it's going to give us a lot of options. We'll start with font family. I'm going to change mine. You can check all these out and pick your favorite to work with. I'm going to pick this Fira code, however you say it, and let's just go ahead and close this, and you can see my font changed just a little bit. I like this font better. This is what I'll use. You can use, of course, any of these fonts you'd like. The next thing I want to do is, if ligatures are available, we'll enable those. Those are just ways to kind of combine two characters or three characters in a way that looks a little more clean to read. So I'm going to enable those. If you're a developer already and you're choosing to use this goplay.tools, and you want to use Vim key bindings, you can go here. If you're a developer and you use Vim, you know what that is. It's here. The other thing we'll want to do is we're going to want to uncheck this use system theme. So uncheck this. So now that should be unchecked, and we're going to click X. And now in the upper right hand corner, you're going to see this moon that appears, toggle dark mode. Click on that, and now you have the option. If you like the light, you can keep the light. Me personally, I'm going to go with this dark mode, and I think it just is less painful on the eyes and it looks a lot more fun, so I'm going to use dark mode for our coding. A few other of these buttons up top that we'll want to be aware of before we get started. There is an arrow here to the right of open. If you click that, you can see there's all these different examples of Go code, and this may help you along the way as we're doing this. If you just want to see an example of something, there's lots of built-in examples here. You can see we're using kind of a hello world example. This will come up when you just automatically go to the site. Their hello world example has a little more information in it, and if you just want to get back to the original one, you can just refresh and it'll go back to your initial screen here. The other thing to make you aware of, if you go ahead and go to line 6 and just hit enter a couple times, you're going to notice now this doesn't look that great because we have all this space between import and this word func. One thing we can do here is there's this format code option. If you click that, it will automatically format the code for you. If you're in VS Code and you're using the Go extension, whenever you save, it'll format the code for you. That being said, I think that's all the settings we need. Let's go ahead and get started with our first program.